In this episode, we continue training and mentoring the Manchester University Wasp Team as we were called to the backyard of a private residence to remove a very aggressive Southern Yellowjacket nest that had attacked the homeowner when they tried to do some gardening out here. As you can see here, as soon as we approached and did any moving around there, the Southern Yellowjackets attacked our gloves and got stuck in the leather. After some exploratory digging below the planter box, we found their entry hole, and it turned out they were not below the box, in the ground. They were in the box inside the dirt that was being held by this large planter box. So we had to dig out about 1.5 feet of dirt, and down in the bottom was a series of logs that had been laid in the bottom of the planter bed. The wasps had built their nest in small crevices between these logs. As soon as we uncovered these logs, the wasps went nuts. As you see here, it took a few minutes of collecting before we could even go back safely and dig out the rest of the nest. Vespula squamosa are one of our most aggressive native species. As you see here, there were just kamikaze wasps going after the gloves, disemboweling themselves on the gloves, because once they sting the gloves, they can't get out of leather. They can sting human skin over and over again, but leather they get stuck in. So many of them were losing their venom sacs right there. And this actually kills the wasp, but that didn't stop them. They kept coming. Eventually, we collected enough of the attackers that we could go in and pull out the brood comb. And as you see here, these tight crevices between the wood pieces in the bottom of this planter is where the nest was built. There were several layers of nest. They were very active, a lot of eggs, a lot of pupae, a lot of larvae. So we collected this brood comb so that we could transport it back to our barn lab where we can incubate it for venom immunotherapy. As you see here, there was a lot of activity and a lot of life on these combs. So we can take these wasps back, and as they hatch out of the silk caps like this one you see here, we can collect them later for venom immunotherapy. Then it was time to find the queen. The team did a good job locating the queen, capturing her, and getting her into the bin. So at this point we knew we had all of the wasps collected that were flying, we had the brood comb collected for transport back to the barn, and we had the queen. Can't ask for more than that. As always, the team did an excellent job. They had such a good attitude throughout, even though we were working in a very warm day. It was super hot that day. It was very uncomfortable, and they just kept at it until we got the nest done. Once the collection was complete, it was time to cap off the collection bottles and get them frozen in dry ice. So what the team does is they take these wasps that are inside the collection bottles and they pack them into frozen CO2, that's dry ice. This preserves the venom at the highest quality possible for biomedical use. To watch the long-form version of this episode, please click on the link in the description. Enjoy the show.